Imagine this. You're standing in front of two doors. Behind the first door, there's a pile of cash, $18,250, all yours. Behind the second door, a mystery. But here's the catch. To open either door, all you had to do was invest $5 a day for the last 10 years. Which door do you choose? Most people would grab the cash without thinking. But if you pick that second door, you might want to sit down because what's behind it will blow your mind. Let's rewind 10 years. It's 7 a.m. and you're at your favorite coffee shop. You order a large caramel macchiato, $5 gone. Fast forward to tomorrow, same routine, another $5. Year after year, the habit continues. But what if, instead of spending that $5 on coffee, snacks, or something forgettable, you invested it? $5 a day. It sounds like nothing. A small inconvenience, right? But here's where things get insane. Meet Alex. 10 years ago, Alex made a simple decision. Instead of spending $5 on impulse purchases, they started investing in the stock market. Just $5 a day, every day, into an index fund averaging a 10% annual return. Sounds boring, but let's see what happened. By year one, Alex had invested $1,825. Not life-changing, but it was growing. By year 5, over $11,000. By year 10, here's where the magic kicks in. Instead of just $18,250, the total amount Alex invested, compounding transformed it into over $31,000. That's $12,000 extra dollars, created out of thin air. No extra work, no extra effort, just time and patience. Now, let's push this further. What if Alex kept going for 20 years? That $5 a day would turn into $125,000. And if Alex kept at it for 40 years? $1.17 million. From just $5 a day. Think about it. The small, seemingly insignificant choice to invest instead of spend could turn into over $1 million. That's $1 million coffee you're sipping on every morning. Here's something wild. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. He said, "He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't pays it." Now, I know what you're thinking. But the stock market is risky. True. But here's the key. Long-term investing smooths out the ups and downs. Historically, the S&P 500 has returned about 10% annually. Some years are bad, some are great, but over decades, it's an upward climb. And if you're worried about market crashes, imagine investing through 2008 or the pandemic crash in 2020. If you stayed invested, you'd still come out on top. So, let's go back to the two doors. One with the cash, one with the mystery. Now that you know what's behind it, do you still pick the pile of $18,250? Or do you take the power of time and compounding? Because here's the real question. What will you do with your next $5? The choice is yours.